OD, call it, he's gone. I promise you, out of here. Gone, loser, struggle, tangled in your way.
We are rolling in 3, 2, 1, action.
Gone. Okay, so yes, I did just do that off the top of my head. You want to see me do it again? Gone. How did I do that? Most people cannot go from their mid-range to their head range or whatever. We all have different terminologies, but it's hard for me to go from gone and support it with strength, with air, with like, it ain't gonna get weak, it ain't gonna ever crack. It's just really important for a singer to be able to do that. We'll get to that in a minute. I started writing this song mid-babies. I have 2 boys. I actually have a baby in heaven. So while we were having children, I was watching the world change very fast. Which is probably why I homeschool. And I was like, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes is not loyal in these streets. Thank you, Vale. Y'all gotta meet Vale. Vale, come around the car because y'all need to know none of this happens without him. I literally would not be comfortable. Stage Vice Productions. I am literally like, oh, this is a different breed of chicks. These girls are acting very masculine in a really bad way. And I'm actually very aggressive and driven, which is why I'm an entrepreneur. I love that aspect. That's not a male trait. What I'm saying is that like whole tendency, that like I do what I like to do because of the game, because of the chase. Like, yeah, I got a bunch of chicks and they are not trying to be a good guy. The act of getting her to fall in love with him and breaking her heart, knowing he's doing that, getting her pregnant, like that was the joy of the game for them. I was seeing it starting to turn because we were losing our fathers in the home, because women had been hurt, because now we have several generations of women who are being raised by only women, because it wasn't working out for us, no one was protecting us. Like, there's a whole lot of reasons, feminism, devil, pick your angle, but the point of the matter is, I was like, women are changing. And a lot of it are very valid reasons. A lot of them are not. Good Lord have mercy. All of what I was seeing happen, and I'm raising these boys, I started to really notice, because what you're looking for is what you see. All of the Bible, where this spirit, this trick, this Negro, this hoe, this whatever you want to call it, is all through this Bible. And so that's why we named this song Proverbs 5&7, because I wanted people to go look at Proverbs 5&7. I don't know how to get any more obvious. Read the 2 chapters. Everybody act like God ain't said what he said and ain't been there in black and white. So here it is, this person, the game is, how can I get you to fall in love and throw you back? Catch and release is all they want to do. They are not trying to attract you to get you for love. They're not trying to have a life with you. They're not even accidentally breaking your heart. Like, oh, I loved you, and then like many things have changed, we're not a good fit. And you were, they were inviting you into their lives, but it didn't work out. That's not this person. This person is the person who uses their femininity or their masculinity, their sexuality, to seduce you, knowing that they have no real interest in you, and that's the game. That's the whole game. So she's looking at the pastor, or she's looking at the powerful man, or he's looking at the woman who's already married. He like, I bet you're gonna get it. That's the energy. That's what Proverbs 5&7 is about. I bet you're gonna get it. Don't want to keep it. Don't want to take care of it. Don't even love it. They like the chase. They like the destruction. They like that they can. They like the power. They like the fact they can take you completely off track. And I'm looking at my sons who I'm like breastfeeding. I'm like, I'm gonna have to tell these boys, just like I tell my girlfriends, honey, all their glitters ain't gold. And you're going to have to really, through discernment and watching their behavior, watching their patterns, not just what they say, but how they say it, when they say it, when they're not picking up. It's gonna have to be so much deciphering now, because honey, I'll tell you this, and I'm gonna spill the tea for a second, only because I understand it's both ways. It's not really a female trait. But nevertheless, I do understand we good at seducing. Men are starting to figure it out. It's a mess. But we're a lot more subtle. We understand nuances and micro movements, and so we have sit and watched for a long time with a certain person as our prey, and I have watched women do it and been like, that is so bogus, and they'll spend years just hovering around until they can see their mark. I'm telling you, that thing right there is downright sadistic. It's the devil. And so because I have watched women do it. And because I have checked men on who did it, who I was like, you don't even want her. You just playing. You're like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Everybody an adult. Everybody, that's their excuses. No, everybody give, you know what I'm saying? She having a good time, having a good time. Like, no, you know she wants something else out of this. Or no, it's not going to be a good time at the end of it. You know somebody's heart's going to get broken. It was pissing me off. And so this song is actually one of the songs that started making me like scour through the Bible about all the things concerning sexuality, but just all the things that we're acting like is not being touched on. And it liberated me to channel this personality without feeling no shame, like, oh, we're gonna talk about it. Because one of the things that has been, I guess, canceled in the culture of church is you cannot be sexual, which is not even bad. You just can't be manipulative with it. Like, how you gonna say we can't be sexual? And he like, look, if you hot, go have sex with your husband. He literally is like, if you hot and you burning, find you somebody who you gonna link up with, that be a good person, that be the person you with forever. Hopefully y'all got the same biblical principles, and that's how you take care of business. So sexuality is obviously through Song of Solomon and all kind of, it's all throughout the Bible. However, we've like hushed it, and so the only conversation about it is typically coming from channels that are not the view that we have. And I was like, well, somebody got to start talking about this. And I'm gonna tell you this: the things that agitate you are the things that you're supposed to change. The things you're supposed to give a voice to. Things you're supposed to. I don't care if you that person who's gonna lock yourself up with chains to the tree trying to say the whales. I'm not gonna be out there with you because it's just not a strong passion, even though I care about the whales. But you may be that person who's like, everyone hold hands, because it agitates you to no end. Well, this was that. I was extremely agitated by how the conversation of sexuality and sex, or just how so many conversations about money, all the conversations that were like hush hush in the church that were clearly being spoken of in the Bible were not coming out. And this song started to enrage me, watching it happen in society, knowing that my children were being birthed in this society. It was a whole storm. It was a perfect storm. And I had to say something about it. I had to write it. And I wanted y'all to go look it up and be like, don't come for me. I literally have almost 4 or 5 lines specifically. I don't know, can you plagiarize the Bible? I don't know. No, good. I'm safe. So I specifically have like 5 to 7 lines straight. I just took it out. It was cut and paste. My lips drip honey, wet tongue like oil. My end is bitter, sharp as a sword, pressed up against you till you're destroyed. Come lick my lips until I spoil. Like, that is literally straight out of there. So put your comments if you want to, and I'm gonna just say go read Proverbs 5&7 and see if that thing ain't right there in context. Now, that being said, how do I translate all of that? Because I'm all here for the beauty. I'm here for the love. I'm here for the femininity or the masculine. I'm here for the sexuality. I'm not here for the manipulative, destructive aspect of it. I'm not here for like how we are using each other. Like, this is not it, y'all. And so I had to think through not only the words I wanted to say, which are pretty much scripture, but then, okay, how do I say it so it don't seem extra holy? Because y'all know we will steal the point real quick, being scared. And just say what you're saying. Ain't that what your girl said? Just say what you're saying. If you're too scared to say it, don't say it till you ready to say it. I'm ready to say it. So say what you're saying. And so that gone, I needed y'all to feel that like she enjoys it. They out of here. Like she is, or he, that person who enjoys luring you and watching you fall in love and watching you give their money to them and watching you cook food for them even though they know they're cheating on you. That's the game. They have all this power in their minds and they're just like, this is so much fun. And you have literally no idea. Or you the goofy who do know, but you just can't get out of, what did she say, my web? I forgot what it was. Like, go through the song and look at the lyrics. There's a web that you can't be strong enough to get out of. That's a part of it as well, where she's like, you think you're strong, you can't get out of this web. Like, the more you struggle, the more you just gotta literally run. Don't fight this situation. Literally flee youthful lust. And that is what I would basically tell all of you. Look, ladies. The guy who is obviously the guy that you keep destroying your life for in cycles. You don't talk, but then you do talk, but then you're over his house, and then you mess your heart up, and then you don't talk, and then you do talk. Like that guy, that's the web. The only way to get out of that gentleman, the girl who don't pick up the call, then she call you like, what you doing? And then all of a sudden you spend your money, or you back over there taking care of her plumbing, whatever it is, and then she dips you, and then she call you back, and what you doing? Like, that is the web. That is the, he ain't going nowhere, I'll keep him around when I want. And that web cannot be escaped. There is no, I'm gonna change her. There is no, we gonna have a conversation. There is no soon, no single live day. They're not even there for the reason you think they're there for. I'm thinking I'm showing you the Bible. They're not even the Bible. They're not even, this is the Bible. It's here. They're not even there for the reason you think they're there for. You're trying to convince them to be a better person, to be kind to you, to be loyal, to be faithful. And they're like, oh honey, I'm spoiled. That's not even what this is about. You're now boring. Like, you're doing too much. I just want you to be heartbroken and move on to the next person. So hopefully that note, which I need my singers to keep in mind, which is why you have to be trained, because you won't even go for God. You won't even go for that note because you're like, I'm not about to make a fool of myself. I'm too nervous for the note. I'm too intimidated by it and recording it. Even if I hit it, I know I can't hit it consistently when they ask me to come out and sing it live. Sing that one song that's about the girl, the devil from the Proverbs. I mean, the one with that note. So much of writing goes into that for singers because they're like, I can't sustain that level or quality or mastery of singing. So go ahead and get you a coach. Look down below for the link for those of you who are looking for a coach who will obviously free you. You see I'm free. You see I'm free. I'm free. You can't be around me and not get free. So we're going to be free together. Who's obviously looking for freeing you, freeing your voice, freeing the ability that you clearly have inside of you. It's not even your gift. It's like a gift. That is the whole point. He gave it to you. So your voice is a gift, but you have to, develop it. Don't you have? You like, oh, they're like, you super dope, but you inconsistent. Like, you have to develop what he gave you. And for those of you who are looking to develop the voice, but also develop the heart, develop the values, develop like, oh, I don't have to compromise or do things I don't want to do to put across what it is I'm trying to put across. Like, that's the type of coaching. Obviously, the link down below somewhere. Marsha Ray is going to take care of. It's going to lead you to the site that'll help you know about our group coaching. But for those of you who'd like to go deep, and you like, no, there's so much that's locking me up. I want to deal with a lot of reasons on a whole broad range of why I'm not brave. Then you want to look into our Brave Voice Artist Retreat that's actually coming up in November, and it's a full day of intensity, and you leave. Honey, we had this one young lady, and she could barely talk, and when she left, that honey was killing Adele. It was in her the whole time, and she free. She did such a good job. So I love you. I hope that you all still love me back. Some of you are like, I thought that was the girl who was the wife of that pastor. Honey, I did not turn on y'all. She out there wilding now. No, I did not put on no red lipstick and turn on y'all. I'm trying to prove a point. Go read your Bible. Many of y'all have messages that need to be discussed, that you need to get brave enough to have the conversation about, and an eloquent, obviously, like, be intelligent and be tasteful about it. Like, hire Vel. No, don't, because I need him for myself. Well, do, but, keep him. I need him on Saturday. Like, I just need him on Saturday, guys. Hire somebody who gets the vision, who can help you have the conversations. And for those of you who need help even doing that, click below and let's get in contact.